been the awesome part about working with you and knowing you
Mhm.
is all the ideas you come up with. I think a lot of my clients are like that, right? They're just
Mhm.
inventors, and they see a problem where most people would just be like, like just deal with it. But inventors are like, yeah, actually we can solve that or try to solve for that. So that's been really cool. Um, you ended up using the software. Could you tell us maybe a little bit about what led you down that road, or maybe what were some of your concerns before going down that pathway?
Mhm.
Could you speak a little bit about that?
Well, most of the time when like the general like idea about working with patents, it is like terribly expensive and it's cumbersome and you never know. Most people are afraid like is my idea going to get stolen or all those different fears and anxieties about um, working and trying to get some idea into the market. So you definitely kind of alleviated those fears and the tool basically kind of once I got into it and showed it to me, it kind of helped with the process because I went to the patent website and I'm like, okay, what is this? How am I gonna navigate this and figure out how to get this in here? You have to do all these drawing. They want a drawing of it. They want a picture of it. It's like, okay, how do I get all this done? So working with the tool and the questions kind of led you down a path that made that easy to file it and to make sure everything you had everything that you needed to protect yourself and protect your idea and get it into the system. So that's kind of what led me down the path of working with you and getting the process done.
Awesome. Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, the tool is for provisional patent applications,
Mhm.
but with a non-provisional application, it takes us about 40 hours to put one together.
Mhm.
So whenever I hear inventors say, "Hey, I'm going to try to do this on my own," I'm like, well, if it's going to take me 40 hours, it's going to take you double or triple that, right? It's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff you got to learn
Yeah.
and fix and update. It's a
Mhm.
time commitment, right? And
Right.
that's why we made the software is to make that process simple so that we do a lot of the we take care of a lot of the legal stuff and structural stuff in the background with
Mhm.
the software, and you can just focus on making sure you're describing your invention without worrying about
Yeah.
you know whether you're meeting all the requirements and all that stuff.
Yeah, that made it. That was perfect. Like I said, it's all that the legalese part of it. If you try to do it on your own, it's like it could be triple the time. Not, I would not say double because I mean you're gonna if you're trying to understand that complex of patent law and and also get dot all your I's and cross all your T's and getting the information correctly is you're gonna make mistakes and you're not cover yourself. And you're gonna end up going back and ask you to review it and you gotta pay for that.
Yeah. If there are folks who are listening or watching, maybe on the fence about using the software, what would you tell them, or what kind of advice would you give to them?
Yeah, so if you're gonna use this software, go for it. I mean, if you have an idea and if you're a person who ultimately will have multiple ideas over the course of time, if one thing doesn't happen to work out, this is the way to go because it's cost effective. You get everything you need to submit your idea to the proper places, and you get to the most thing is cost effective and that it is what you need to submit to the patent office. That's the main part of it. And if you have
Yeah.
multiple ideas going forward, then you don't feel like you're spending thousands of dollars to get your idea into the market and market it to see if it's something that can work for you.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
Mhm.
especially for inventors like yourself who have multiple ideas.
Mhm.
A little bit of the inventing and the licensing process is a numbers game, right? I mean,
Mhm.
you invent something and you think it's going to be, it's going to do well in the marketplace, but you don't really know until you bring it out in the market.
Right.
And if you're going to spend thousands of dollars on every single one of them, then that's not a good use or most cost
Yeah.
effective
Right.
thing to do. And it's kind of a big reason I created the software, so that you can take lots of shots on goal, so to speak, right, and see
Mhm.
increase your odds of getting something
Yeah.
in the marketplace that's both protected and doing well. And the nice thing about what I do is most inventors are not just going to invent one thing in their lifetime; they're going to invent dozens of things, right? And if you
Mhm.
can bring those things to marketplace, you get much better feedback, and I think you increase your odds of success over time
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. And then the speed to market too. I mean, if you need to get a patent done or a provisional patent done, I mean, it's you can get through the tool in a couple hours if you really just want to sit down and get it done at that.